Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We continue on the series of the interview. Today we're gonna have the first interview with Jonathan about COVID-19. So, Jonathan, can you let us know what's going on with you during the past couple of weeks during this COVID-19 pandemic?
Probably the same thing that's going on with whoever's watching and everyone watching because it's the usual. It's just kind of nothing's going on. Maybe just this hike, this little nature trail. It's not really. We're not gonna go too far uphill, hopefully, and we haven't. But this nature trail is the most activity as you've asked. What's been happening? This is it because nothing else is really happening. I'm not at my usual job. I've thought about applying at like In and Out because they're doing really well. I've seen the In and Out line. A lot is happening there. They have like a line, maybe three or three times the usual line I ever see all the time. They're built for drive-throughs, so perfect. I mean, they're called In and Out. So I've gotten some ideas like that. I've been told to do the unemployment now that that whole Congress package is passed. That's now an option. They're encouraging people, so I'll look into that. I don't necessarily expect it to work because I can see there's going to be a lot of roundabout because as I understand, the DPSS is closed, so I'll have to do all this online. Servers are crashing because of too many people, and usually when you do stuff like that online,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to just send you in circles. So
No
I'm
problem.
not going to really hold my breath for that, and that's what's going on. It's pretty boring, but I'll be honest, my life is usually boring, so it's not really that different.
No problem.
No problem for me exactly. But I have been doing dances for the last 3 nights. Every night on Facebook Live, I've been doing a live dance,
Yeah.
and that is different. That has been changing. That's pretty good because I know if I go hard. You've seen me in the dance, right? I go pretty hard.
Yes,
I
I
go
saw
really
you.
hard,
I saw you. Yeah.
right? So if I can go that hard and whatever happens after that, it's worth it because it shows me that it's just I put in my best as what I feel. If you put a link to my dance in the thing, you'll
I
show
will.
people. Thank you. People will know. So that's what I'm doing, and it's satisfying because then I know I've gone as hard as I can go, and I have nothing left to prove to anyone or do for anyone at that point. And but go ahead, yeah. What's the next question?
Thank you. So to be safe,
Yeah.
I'm saying that the three things that you have right now, you might applying for unemployment benefit and um, checking out all the places like
In and out.
in and out, things
Yeah.
like that, and then all the dances that you're doing on Facebook right now. Thank you.
That sums up, and then this trail too.
That's right. Yes, definitely. I mean,
So
that's why we're here today.
right, exactly,
So
exactly.
next question is that with the current situation, do you think how many weeks it will take for us to come back to our normal life that we had before?
I say 6 weeks from today. So today it's March 29th, I think,
28.
28th. So I guess like April 21st, 22nd, something like that.
Okay.
Or that wouldn't be 6 weeks. 6 weeks would be so maybe May 7th, May 8th, May 9th. That's
Thank
what.
you.
Yeah.
So do you think that when we come back to our normal life, will there be any changes?
I don't think things will be that different. Other than I feel like the world's more susceptible to shutting itself down in this fashion, because this is not the first new virus to go around, but it's the first new virus to gain this much authority over like places and shops and activities and institutions. So it will happen again, but it's not gonna be like an everyday. At least yet, maybe in 80 years, But in 80 years, a lot of things are gonna change anyway. But I don't think we're gonna see anything for a while every day as different.
Thank you for your sharing. For me, I think that definitely is gonna be a change in how people greet each other, or how people they come into close contact. Because in the past in Europe, they very close to each other. When people see each other, they can hug or they can kiss each other. But I think the way that the cultural change, I think that would be significant after the pandemic. You will see some changes in Europe and in America and other areas of the world. I
Cool.
believe so. Okay. What else do you want to share with
Well, I just
everyone?
always, I mean, I do. I mean, my dance will showcase. I always push my body to the limits that I have, and I feel confident with my white blood cells and my immune system's response because it's like in the movie What the Bleep Do We Know, where the monks were meditating by the water and thinking about peace and tranquility, and then they analyzed the water, and it showed that the molecules were in a peaceful and tranquil state. They looked like what they were meditating on, and so I go hard with my movement and exercising and ability to command my whole body, and I know that my whole blood and everything it's ready for whatever's coming around, just because it fires so hard, and I sweat a lot. I mean, not a lot, but when I exercise, so I know that's a physical toxin release, the sweat, and yeah, so that's what I'm doing to stay safe. And I wasn't usually in big gatherings other than when I would be at work. I work at Corner Bakery usually, so I'm not really having to adjust too much for that. And but yeah, that's about it. I'm not really doing anything in particular differently.
No problem.
Yeah.
I think you are well prepared for this pandemic.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
And I think next time around when things happen like this, we are in a better position to how to repair ourselves and take care of ourselves because we've been through it the difficult time this time, so we know what ahead. So all right, thank you everyone for watching. Stay safe and healthy, and we will come back with more interviews on COVID-19 and AB5
Nice.
law in California.
Cool.
Bye bye.